Hello and welcome to GPTV on the most beautiful Tuesday, the 12th of March. My name's Philip Kingston.
I'm Gary Peer. Welcome to the show. Lots happening, Phil.
Well, you say lots happening, and there technically is lots happening. It's in front of us, not what's behind us, Gary, because what's behind us is a weekend with no auctions on, Gary. There might have been a smattering of auctions across
Well, we
Melbourne.
had a few midweekers.
Well,
and
Gary, I'm
they've
talking about
sold,
the weekend.
mostly.
Stay
Yep.
focused, stay tuned.
Okay.
The weekend, we didn't have any auctions
No.
on. We tend not to auction on long weekends.
Yes, we don't.
We don't want to take the chance that somebody will be away.
Yep.
Having said that, I reckon that's a bit old school. I reckon
Yep.
we're in the days of, where you could only communicate through Morse code and courier pigeon.
Yep.
It was fair and reasonable. You didn't have an auction on a long weekend. But with FaceTime and all of these modern technology, surely we should be auctioning long
Yeah,
weekends.
no, we're not going to. So
That's
we're going
really
to keep
just
it latest.
because
Yeah.
greedy auctioneers want a weekend off, so they spin it to say, "Oh no, we can't auction on the long
why do we have to be
weekend."
greedy to have an auctioneer week?
Gary, because
You know what?
you either
Auctioneers-
love this business or you don't. You're either 24/7, 365, or you're not. You're either fully committed or you're not.
You know what, Phil? If you want to have full energy to be fully committed, sometimes you just need a little breather. And
I reckon, Gary, if you want to be fully energized, go to bed early, get up in the morning, go to bed early, get up early, do your exercise, have a really good, healthy breakfast. That's how you keep your energy.
Well, I find other ways of being energised. I think stay up late, have a cigar, have a coffee before you go to bed, and sometimes a late sandwich. I always find energises
Tell me, what
Yeah.
time do you have your last coffee?
Well, sometimes I'll have it at 1:30 a.m.
You
sometimes.
wouldn't have a coffee. No, seriously.
Yeah.
You're not.
I can have a coffee and go straight to sleep. no
Why
problem.
would you have? Why would you?
Why wouldn't you? Why
first
wouldn't
of
you?
all, why would you have a coffee at 1:30 in the morning?
Why wouldn't you? I don't understand the question.
But like, wouldn't you? I mean,
Okay, well you have
what for?
Well, you have muesli and stuff in the morning. Well, why do you do that?
Because that's good for you, and on top of it, you have your coffee in the morning to just kind of bring everything together.
Yeah.
But you're actually having caffeine
Yeah.
at 1:30,
Nothing-
and then going to bed.
Nothing puts me to sleep better than
I'll tell
a
you
good
what,
shot of coffee,
One
Phil.
thing that I would suggest you do, just for the sheer fun of it,
Yes.
the sheer fun of this, donate your body and your brain
Yeah.
to medical science.
Is that right?
Not because they're going to transplant any of it. I mean, you're in everything there.
Yeah.
Everything there, from your toes right to the tip of your head, would be toxic and decrepit. But gee, it would be fascinating to cut you open and just see how in God's name was all of this possible.
And
a coffee at 1:30.
And you know, this is the P way. You can't kill us, right? It doesn't matter. We're destructive, but we just keep living.
If there's a doctor watching this show,
it would be.
right, you're going to have to wait a while because
I've still got a bit of kick.
he's got plenty of life in him.
Yeah.
But let's cut him open on GPTV. Let's do a complete post-mortem on you.
Is that right? And have a whole analysis. You go, oh, what's
Coffee
that
at
there?
1:30 in the morning. It's just
Oh, there's some key over there. I remember I lost those keys that night. I had a few too many. Anyway, look, let's just get back to the show, Phil. I want to talk a bit about a very serious topic now.
Yep.
Cost versus value I want to talk about because,
Cost
versus value. Because, we have people that, sometimes, for example, they'll want to sell a home and they'll say, look, I don't want to spend too much on advertising,
Yes.
which is a classic, vendor
That's a
consideration. And it's fair enough.
Yep.
No one wants to just spend money unnecessarily. But, that's that little bit extra that you spend, Philip, can get you one more buyer.
Yes.
And that one more buyer, because it might cost you $2,000 more in advertising to go from being okay to looking great.
Yep.
And that other buyer, Philip, with the under the spell of an auctioneer like yourself or maybe myself, they could spend another $50,000 on that property. And that return could be 25 times over.
interesting analogy. So you're talking about the cost of advertising. If you spend a little bit more, or you spend a little bit more fixing up the garden, or you spend a little bit more on house presentation,
Or the agent.
All of these, yes,
Or the
some
agent,
commission.
professional
All of
fees,
these
yeah.
things need to be done. And I would actually use your analogy, but just twist it again to say, when you think about when you go to insure your house, right? Let's say you're insuring your house for $1 million replacement. The difference between insuring it for $1 million and 1.2 is actually not that much, because $1 million insurance is going to cost you X, but insuring it a bit more is not going to cost you the same proportion.
No, it won't be 20% more.
So it's the same with advertising, for example. If you have, platinum on REA and Domain versus just platinum on REA and not on Domain, the cost difference is not that high because you're kind of already involved, you're already invested.
So what kind of guy are you? When you go away overseas,
Yep.
you hire a car,
Yep.
right? Which is a very, very big concern to anybody who's on the road overseas. I'm going to just put that out there. But he hires a car, you're in Italy.
Yep.
You hire a car, you're going to go for a bit of a drive for the week with the family, who are all going to groan and get out of the car at various times and be sick because of your driving.
Yes.
But that to the side, they say, Mr. Kingston, in a beautiful Italian accent, which I don't have. You'll pay a little bit more, and if you have an accident, no problem, no excess. So you pay an extra $300.
Yep.
And if you have an accident, it's not a $10,000 excess.
Sure.
Do you pay that extra $300? Are you the guy that pays the extra $300, or do you say, no, I'm keeping that because I'm going to do this often and I'm not going to have an accident, and no, it's not going to be my fault or someone else's fault anyway, because there won't be one, and that's it. Are you the guy that pays the $300 more? Answer the question.
Well, I'm going to
don't duck and weave.
No, I'm not going to duck and weave, but I will say this. I'm the guy that always takes out as much insurance as possible.
Yeah, but you're such a bad driver.
I do not now hire cars anymore.
So he's ducked and weaved.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because the last car I hired...
If you need to have a cup of tea, come back.
The last car that I hired
all be
was
rubbish
in
now.
Miami.
Yep.
And I'm in a car park, and I'm always going to hit something on holidays, right? Always.
As long as it's something and not someone.
So I hit a car, a tapper car, a tiny little scratch on the car. And I did what everybody does when they do that. They look around to see if anybody's watching.
He's bad.
Watching
He's bad.
before they do a runner.
You know, people are watching this that have had that happen to them. They aren't selling their house with you.
I know, it's terrible.
Yeah, go on.
It's terrible. Anyway, the people that I've tapped the car are there, and they come over and they do this. Oh, right. You know when somebody scratches their head,
they're adding it up.
You know what? It's always
they're
they're rubbing their head to kind of just
work out what they're going to do.
Make it all happen. Tiny little scratch, which probably was already there. So I say, okay, look, here's my license, here's my whatever. No, they said, no. In Miami, unless you report it to the police, you can't get the insurance claim. And I go, oh, okay, report it to them. Do what you've got to do. So they ring the police. And of course, when you tell the police that...
The police.
When you tell the police that, you want to report a scratch to your car, what do you think they're going to drop everything?
They're very interested, yeah.
3 hours later...
Say, we're just going to let these rapists, murderers just go for a second because there's a scratch in the mall. Yeah.
Correct. 3 hours later, Irene and the boys were standing there still waiting for the police to arrive to take down our registration and our passport number. So from that point on, I said, I'm never hiring another car. I don't care what it costs me. I'll Uber. I'll get a driver. I am not driving anywhere overseas.
It's taken me right away from the point of the conversation.
What
but that's
was the point?
Do you pay the extra insurance? Or in that case, did you pay the excess, or did you just get slugged?
I can't remember.
Did the cost of it come through?
I can't remember.
Did the cost of it come through the business? That's
after that long story, who would remember?
Did the cost of it come through the business, or was it personal?
Probably.
Oh, God. Anyway, cost versus value, Phil. So it's the same with a professional. I'm just going to get back to that because there are some people that will say, look, this agent's going to charge X and you're X plus 10%, 20%. The cost is over here, but the value is over there, isn't it?
Do you know what? Cost and value need to be kept in separate baskets.
Yes.
People put them together as though there is a relationship, but you're 100% right. We talked about last week, for example, the property in Marlborough Street. Now, I'm not saying those people chose the other agent because the fee was cheaper, but we tend to know that other agent is cheaper.
Could be, yeah, could have been.
So they might have saved $2,000 on commission in that left hand, Gary. But in the right hand, they forsake $200,000.
Yes.
So, you know what? There is an inverse relationship, Gary, between cost and value.
And I think for those, particularly dealing in the real estate market, and even when you buy something, you might have to pay a bit more, but the value is there. For extraordinary properties, Philip, the value is always the people that seem to overpay or feel that they get something that's special that they end up selling in the same environment.
And let me leave you with this cliche before we move on, Gary.
Yes, we must move on.
Quality is remembered long after price is forgotten. And if you weren't watching and paying attention, but now I have your attention, quality is remembered long after price is forgotten.
Okay, can we move on? That? Let's move on to our auctions because there's many of them.
Let's do it, Gary. We've got a big weekend. How many auctions coming up?
There's lots.
Have you done the counts?
No, I haven't yet, but there's lots.
There,
I reckon there is very much north of 30 auctions this weekend.
Let's jump in.
But we can't wait till the weekend, Philip, because we've got to go midweek. And I had the pleasure last time of auctioning in Yarradale Close, which is a great street. It was a classic twilight auction that I did in December. It was part of the last auction for the year. And lo and behold, this time Simon Rodolnik has the auction honours of 23 Yarraburn Close this Wednesday at 6 p.m.
What a beautiful house, Gary. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a lock-up garage, a second car space, beautiful timber floors. That is a beautiful home. Move straight into that and get on with life.
We are going to be busy on Thursday, Philip. I've got the auction honours at 5:30 in Langcock Street, Brighton East. A very well-attended campaign, Philip. A very pretty period home on a corner site.
Well, as it should be well-attended, Gary, because this is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, plenty of off-street car parking, beautifully renovated throughout. You've got your own parcel of land there. That is a ripper.
One of the truly most beautiful offerings of the year, Philip. Hits the market at 6:30 on Thursday night. We've gone from Landcock Street to Hornby Street, Philip. This time it is 19 Hornby Street, Brighton East. No pun with the names of the streets,
Gary,
please.
5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a double lock-up garage, a swimming pool, everything that opens and shuts, and one of the most beautiful back gardens I reckon you're likely to see. That's a magic package.
While that's on, Philip, we are going to go to Bardolph Street, Philip, this time in Bentley. Simon Rodolnik has 6:30 auction honours.
Gary, that's a fantastic property. Nice parcel of land as well. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, plenty of off-street car parking there. That is a really good home. Includes a lock-up garage. I love that house.
We have Twilight Action, Philip, because our third Twilight auction is in Murrumbeena. Simon Rodolnik is, Leo Samuel this time, is auctioning this home and meeting Christian de Freck, the Murrumbeena expert at Adelaide Street.
Gary, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, plenty of off-street car parking, beautifully renovated throughout. That's a magic home.
We have a monster Saturday, Philip, and a huge Sunday. We are probably in no less than about 20 suburbs, I would suggest, or thereabouts. We're going to kick off on Saturday morning at 10 a.m, bright and early in Kensington Road, South Yarra. Love this apartment.
Love that location. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space. Move straight into that or add it to your investment portfolio. Leasing and living there is incredible.
Nice early start, Philip. We're going to be in St Kilda. Also 10:30, part of our 10:30 triple auction action. Lee Moore Herskovitz is handling this property.
Together with Nikki
auctions.
Janova,
Yes.
3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. That is Lemore's favourite street of East St Kilda, I reckon.
I think you're right.
She's done so well. She's sold most of that street. That's pretty as a picture and an incredible renovation.
We get to sell 888, that lucky 888 Glen Huntley Road, Philip, apartment number 4. Richie's handling that, and Leo Samuel's the auctioneer at 10:30.
2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, and a beautiful courtyard garden. That's good real estate.
Love this building, Philip. It's such a great looking property in Hewenden Road. This classic property that Simon Rodolnik auctions at 10:30.
Gary, what a beautiful property. Nikki and Jessica have been handling that property. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space. A beautiful building, bit of an icon.
5:11:30 a.m. auctions, Philip. 17 Sheffield Street is the one you'll be doing.
Can't wait for that. Love that property. Lots of land there. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, off-street car parking for a couple of cars. That is a really good entry into the market.
Buckingham Avenue, Bentley, Philip, is my 11:30 auction on Saturday.
Well, Gary, Leon and Leo will meet you there. That's 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, really some beautiful garden areas, lock-up garage. That's really good real estate.
Leo Samuel will be putting up the 2 fingers for the victory sign, Philip, because he's going to be auctioning 2 at 2 Victory Street, Murrumbeena.
Christian has been looking after that property together with Leo. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a double lock-up garage, courtyard garden areas. Lots to love there.
Graham Callan gets in on the auction action on Saturday morning, Philip, in Railway Road, Carnegie.
Together with Oliver Quinn, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, undercover car parking, double carport there, parquetry floors, beautiful home.
Our 5th auction at 11:30 a.m. is being conducted by Jeremy Rosens, handled by Daniel Mickbucker in Scott Street, Caulfield South.
Gary, that is the most stunning home. I love that property that has been designed by Fuman Architects, who have done the most beautiful job there. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, plenty of off-street car parking, maybe for as many as 3 cars. And that is one of the best properties of its type that I've seen.
4 auctions at 12:30, Philip. We're going to keep the Carnegie Groove happening in Mimosa Road. Leo Samuel auctions at 12:30.
Meet Saviv there. That is a wonderful home. That is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a lock-up garage. Gary, that is fabulous.
You're going to be meeting the lovely Vanessa McGlynn at 12:30, Philip, at 36A Volkstone Street
Together
in
with
Bentley East.
the equally lovely Yan, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, lock-up garage, more car parking in front. That's got everything that opens and shuts. It is magnificent.
Our 2nd Bentley auction is happening at 12:30, Philip. Simon Rodolnik is the auctioneer. Leon Gusenfeder has been handling 2 at 3 to 5 Wolsey Street in Bentley.
Together with John Sweepo, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a lock-up garage, another car space. That is great real estate.
Love Waddletree Road, Armidale. This terrific apartment there comes onto the market at 12:30 Jeremy Rosen's Auctions.
Incredible location, Gary. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and 2 car spaces.
4130 Auctions, Philip. We're going to be in Rosebud Avenue in Moorabbin. We reviewed this just a little while ago. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, Gary, you've got to love that. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, double car parking for another car potentially, courtyard gardens, beautiful home throughout.
Lansdowne Road, St Kilda East, a terrific address. Jeremy Rosen's Auctions at 1:30.
Gary, that's a terrific property. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, beautiful courtyard garden. I like that property a lot.
I'm going to be back to South Yarra, Philip. I started at 10 and I'm going to go loop back to 1:30 p.m. and auction for Joel Sir this apartment on Toorak Road, South Yarra.
Lots to love there. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, beautifully renovated throughout.
Wheeler Road, Ormond goes off also at 1:30. You're the auctioneer for that one.
Gary, can't wait to do that. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, double lock-up garage, plenty of garden area, lots to love there, and I love Wheeler Street in Ormond.
I am flying from South Yarra back to Bentley again at 2:30, this time at 482 Mitchell Street.
That's a good property, Gary. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, but 2 car spaces, so what a great opportunity.
And a beautiful big courtyard on that one, Philip.
Terrific.
I'm excited about that. Etna Street, Glen Huntley is at 2:30. Leo Samuel Auctions at.
Great location there. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and a car space, and a courtyard garden. That's the sort of property we love.
Jeremy Rosen and Darren Crongold continue with their collaboration. They're going to be this time in Packington Street, St Kilda.
And what a fabulous apartment with the perfect floor plan. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a car space, a storage cage. That is magnificent.
We've got 5 apartments at 5 properties, Philip, at 3:30 p.m. 5 of them happening. Let's kick off at Hawthorne Road. I've got the auction honours here in Caulfield South.
3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, off-street car parking for a couple of cars. That's a really good way to get into the market in Caulfield South.
You'll be in Filbert Street at 3:30, Philip, number 67 Filbert
Love
Street.
everything about this, Gary. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, car parking for 3 cars, lots of land, lots to love.
Philip at 3:30, 6 at 273 Orong Road, St Kilda East, the Gardens of Caulfield as they were called, even though it's in East St Kilda.
Gary, that is a magnificent development. We love this building. Nikki Janover sold most of it. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and a car space.
Nearham Road is the site of our 3:30 auction with Leo, Samuel and Mark Wynn, 1 at 373 Nearham Road.
Check out the size of that courtyard garden, Gary. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, but one of the biggest courtyard gardens you're likely to see.
Graham Callan brings down the hammer at 14 at 11 Murrumbina Road, Murrumbina.
Gary, love this property. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 car space. That's done over 2 levels. A really interesting property that should go well.
Yeah, it's a cool property, that one. We're going to wrap up at 4:30 p.m, Philip, in Avoca Avenue, Elwood. Jeremy Rosen's is the auctioneer. Lemore has been handling it and it's been quite popular.
Together with Mark Kirkham, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space. Check out the aspect as you look into the leafy trees. That is a really good home.
That brings down the curtain on a busy Saturday, but Sunday is going to be, if not as busy, pretty close to it. We've got triple auction action at 10:30. We're going to be at 8 at 5 Duke Street in Caulfield South with Simon.
We've sold in this building before. It's a really good building, really good location. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space.
377 North Road is going to be your first auction on
Sunday.
Sunday.
Corner of Scott Street. What a great property. It's a lovely mid-century home in beautiful condition. Move straight in or further renovations. It also sits on a corner site of 780 square metres of land. So really big land opportunity.
Those homes have been popular, haven't they?
They have.
That style of home. 35 Evelyn Street, St Kilda East is my first auction Sunday
Gary,
morning.
you've got to love that one. Pretty as a picture. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, beautifully renovated throughout and just a great location there.
We reviewed 143 Hawthorne Road as one of our special feature properties. We're meeting there together, Philip, at 11:30. Been the same family for many, many years. I love this house.
It's a great house, Gary, and it sits on 649 square metres of land, so really good property.
11, that is, Philip. A Nearham Road goes off at 11:30 a.m. with Jeremy Rose.
11A Nearham Road, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a double garage, Gary. That's a really good property. Make sure you go and have a look at that.
Triple auction action at 12:30. We're going to be in Linden, Philip, at 12:30.
That's
if
unless
it makes
it's already sold, Gary. So this property might have a sold sticker on it by the time we go to air. Luxury building and a fabulous apartment, 2 bedrooms and a study. 2.5 bathrooms and 2 cars.
If not sold, get yourself there. We're going to be in Inkerman Road. Also at 12:30 this time, Jeremy Rosen's auctions.
3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a car space. Sorry, when I say car space, it's got a lock-up garage. That's a great home, and that's on a corner.
5 at 18 Khartoum Street's at 12:30. Philip, this is a fabulous 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2 parking property. Wonderful unit in a great location, and very excited to bring that to the market at 12:30. And I'm the auctioneer for that. Phil, at 1:30 we've got triple auction action. We're going to be in Kelburn Grove. You're the auctioneer for this terrific
Gary,
property.
I love this property. This is a really good home. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, double lock-up garage, a further car park in front. Kelburn is really just one of the best streets of the area.
Sure is. I'm going to be meeting Nikki Janover in Hawthorne Road, Caulfield South at 1:30 p.m.
Look, you're above a cafe, Gary. You're above a gym. You're above other service facilities there. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, basement car parking. That's a good building.
We're going to be in St Kilda East at 1:30 p.m, 11194 Alma Road, and this time Darren and Jeremy keep their little routine going for this weekend.
Gary, that is a really good apartment. Check out the parquetry floors. 2 bedrooms and a study, a bathroom, 2 car spaces. That's a really good apartment.
Certainly one of the more beautiful homes that we've had the pleasure of representing in Caulfield North, and hasn't it been popular, Philip, is 3 Ward Avenue at 2:30. I'm going to join you there on Sunday.
Yeah, as you should, because that should go well. It'll be exciting. 730 square metres of land with the most technically perfect 5 bedroom, 5 bathroom, double lock-up garage, further car parking in front, a swimming pool, and an oasis for a back garden, Gary, not just a garden.
Triple auction action at 3:30 p.m. 3 Maryland Street kicks it off, Philip.
Yes.
Jeremy's the auctioneer.
That's a good opportunity to get into a very tightly held area between Virginia Court and Bialaba Road. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and off-street car parking there with a lock-up garage. That's a great home.
3:30, Philip, there is an auction happening at 10 at Glencoe Street, Caulfield North. I've got to say I'm very excited about bringing this one to the market, this Alistair Knox Design Sanctuary. What a fantastic home.
Gary, you've got to go and have a look at that. And it sits on 739 square metres. So that is a great home. Lots to love there.
Maxwell Grove happens at 3:30. Philip, you're going to be busy auctioning that one while I'm in Glencoe. Tell us a little
Gary,
about it.
This is a fabulous home. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, a double lock-up garage, parquetry floors, one of only 2. The rear unit sits behind, so you effectively have the street frontage all to yourself. That is a really good home.
St George's Road, Philip, is a great address in Elstwick, and you're going to be auctioning this apartment at 4:30 to bring down a busy weekend.
Gary, that is a good apartment and walking distance, of course, to Glen Huntley Road. In fact, whilst it's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom and 2 car spaces, why you'd need a car in that location when you've got everything, including tram, train, shops, theatre on your doorstep.
And I'm going to be bringing down the curtain, Philip, together with you at 4:30. You're in Elstwick, and I'm around the corner in Ripponlea, this time at 106 at 126 Brighton Road, Ripponlea. This terrifically affordable 1-bedroom apartment.
1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 car space. That is a really good apartment.
Well, that's a big wrap on our auctions, but a few properties I want to talk about. One of these ones is in Snowden Avenue, which I know you've been very excited about.
Gary, I love Snowden Avenue. That is a really good home. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. That also has a double lock-up garage, its own courtyard garden area. That is a really good development. I like that property a lot.
I like Estelle Road a lot, Philip. We've got number 36 going up. Also, not too far away. It's coming up soon.
Incredible home, Gary. This is a mid-century home that's been beautifully renovated. It feels now like it's a brand new home, but with all of the charm of the mid-century. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, double lock-up garage, swimming pool, faces north at the rear, and on 715 square metres of land.
And our final preview property, Philip, of another wonderful one that's upcoming is in Pierce Street in Caulfield South.
Gary, this is the most fabulous family home because it's been brilliantly redeveloped by the owners that live there. 5 bedrooms, 2 beautiful bathrooms, off-street car parking for a couple of cars. It's got the most incredible back garden. The entertaining areas are incredible. That is a fabulous home. You've got to make a beeline to that home if you need something really good, sub $3 million.
And that is a big, I've got a mixture of exhaustion and excitement, but a lot more excitement than exhaustion, Phil, because I can't wait for this weekend. There is so many great homes coming up, and for buyers, you've got a smorgasbord. And I've just been saying out there at my auctions, Philip, that for those buyers that are excited about the volume of properties, you should be, because it's not going to last.
No, it never does, Gary. You have this burst through February, March, April, and then winter comes around, the volume drops. So buyers, do not sit back, do not take the volume in the market for granted, because we know it is going to dry up pretty quickly.
Your opportunity is now, so strike if you find something suitable that works well for you at your price level. We are going to continue to bring you all the news as we get right into the nitty-gritty of March, and a very busy month it is. We'll bring it to you all on GPTV. We'll see you next week. I'm Gary Pearce.
I'm Philip Kingston. Thanks for watching.